had to pay it, because her insurance lapsed.
Oh, shoot.
So,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
so that's all, but all's well.
Shots. Yay! Woo! Inoculation. We'll, oh, goodness. What did you work on this week? Anything?
Well, I mean, it was just kind of going over. Oh God, I'm still so used to flipping so late in the book.
You what?
I'm like so used to the third book just going like straight to the end. I'm still used to just.
Oh,
opening to
and
the
you're at the
beginning.
beginning.
So technically, I just kind of tried to touch up on some stuff for these two.
Cool. Yeah, why don't you warm up? I'm going to get some water really quickly and get those fingers moving. Everything all right, Mom?
Oh, yeah, great, thank you. Joe, what time was your appointment? 2:40?
I don't. Wait, what appointment? What?
Your appointment tomorrow.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, you're fine.
Let's save this for after the lesson.
I know, I know.
Messed up a little bit. That's good.
Next one.
What?
Next one. Okay. Do C major, just the right hand. Let's get a tempo. Ba, 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 ba. A little faster. Once you start getting up to these speeds, you'll notice little tendencies for your second and third finger to naturally be a little quicker than your fourth and fifth. Okay, so you kind of rip through those. Just be mindful of that, especially when you get to these. Sorry. Make sure you don't rip these. Okay, it's really easy just to lose control, so be very deliberate when doing those. Left hand.
I don't know. I hope.
You decide how fast you want to go. Just maybe 2 octaves, up and down, left hand. Two, 1, 2, ready, and good. Give me 3 up and down, 3 2-octave scales up and down, and then play the. at the end, go into the arpeggio, like at the end of the warm-up, you do. So 3 2-octave scales up and down, and then play the end of the warm-up with your arpeggios. Last time. Totally natural. The left hand just is not, and mine is the same, is just not as skilled as the right. It's just the slower cousin, okay? Make sure you spend some time to really dial that in. Now we're playing it fast, so what we need to do is we need to slow it down to find that pace. It's comfortable, where we're able to kind of rein in those little hiccups, and then gradually push from there the tempo, okay? But this is about control and strength. So versus control, make sure we're controlling it. All the notes you're playing are consistent with good tone, and then doing it over and over and over again until your muscles start to say no. No. And that usually will be about your 5th rep, okay? And then the more you do it, the more you'll stop hitting that wall where your muscles start to kind of freak out a little bit, and you'll be able to do 7 and 8. And it doesn't just have to be that exercise. You can make up your own exercises when it comes to scales, okay? And there's a big book that we can absolutely get called Hannum, and that's got tons of scales and exercises. And it's really, really useful. It'll be something that we can absolutely dive in once we kind of get way into book 4 and into book 5. Cool. All right, play me something.
Should I do this one or the other one?
Huh?
I don't know.
Anna?
Well,
I need a coin. I need a flip for.
I don't know.
What are you comfortable playing? Ooh, I know. Play me a Happy Farmer.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow. Rhonda. Good job. Not bad. What'd you think?
She said she does it different than the girl on the recording.
That's the other song.
Okay.
to that tempo, we're going to have to get this up, okay? So let's hear just the right hand on 17. And go all the way to here, just those 4 bars.
Am I trying to play it
Just-
faster than
Just
I
the
can, or
right hand,
just-
yeah, at this tempo. Bum 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 ba da ba da ba da ba dum bum bum. Stop right there. Good, excellent. 2 more times. 1, keep it nice and light and relaxed. Now, give it a little bit of shape. Bum 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 ba da ba da ba da ba bum bum ba da ba da ba da bum bum ba da ba da ba da bum. Excellent, good job. And you can kind of keep it quiet during your ascending scale here, and when you get to the arpeggio, that's when you can kind of open it back up again, okay? Try it a couple more times. Good, yeah, and that crescendo moves all the way through, okay? And you can continue that crescendo through that quick arpeggio. So make this maybe a little bit louder. You can maybe get a little higher high, and that will allow the scale, as you're moving down the scale, and with the decrescendo, a little bit easier to manage. Now, let's put the left hand to it. Let's slow it down just a little bit. Ba-dum, bum, ba-da, 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 ba-dum, bum, ba-da, ba. Good. Good. You're fine. Play forte all the way through. Play this strong, okay? And then you can decrescendo this last 2 beats. So same place, measure 17. That was really nice. I think you can get maybe a little bit louder on 18.
Oh, I don't know. What's the right here? Guys, when I lose it there, I can't really go back and...
You're perfectly fine.
Okay. Sorry, I don't know what's happening.
No, you're fine. You're playing beautifully. So dynamics here are great, okay? You can just bump up the tempo as you get more comfortable playing with those dynamics. Just stay up. It doesn't have to, I don't want you to feel like your forte shouldn't be forced, okay? You should be able to play it still comfortably and relaxed, okay? We're not pounding out that particular phrase. We're playing it loud, but we are playing it relaxed at the same time. It's just the velocity of the actual piece of itself, okay? Okay, and that's where you're going to bring down the dynamics, ending here. But if you want to, you can continue that shaping with the left hand, okay? Because I don't think it's necessarily something that is required that this is the end of the shaping here. And that's where you have a little bit of latitude, Josie, in terms of dynamics. You want to follow kind of the blueprint that they've laid out, but you don't want to just end the shaping, the musicality, if you don't see any dynamic markings. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't want to start having fun playing it. Okay, so cool. Same thing, and then just try and get a little bit quieter towards the end of that phrase. Let's keep it simple like that. How about that? How about that? Yeah, just get quieter towards the end of that phrase. That's all.
When am I starting it?
17, same place. Good. Build. Stay. That was excellent. Good job. Now, you're starting this next section, piano, and you're building it the same way, right? Okay? Start from 17 and take it all the way to the end of the song. And shape it that same way. And make the highs high and the lows a little bit lower. Good. Shape it. That was excellent. Now, this is something you're going to find in classical music a lot, okay? That's going to be quiet. Okay? It's just kind of a call and answer, so you're going to decrescendo to here, you're going to play this really quiet, and then this loud. So let's just work on the right hand, getting comfortable with that, with just the right hand. So let's start here. Good. Start here, and let's go through that phrase just with the right hand. So loud. See if you can put the left hand to that. And I would argue that it would be even cooler musically if this decrescendo was all the way to here. So it consistently got softer and softer and softer until the last statement at the end. That's the way that I would play that. Now, you don't have to play it that way, but something to consider, okay? Instead of just decrescendoing and then playing this super soft, I would probably shape it where it's finally gets to pianissimo. Maybe that's where piano lies right there, but that would be pianissimo, two-piece pianissimo for me, and then that would be forte. One more time, and you play it the way you want to shape it.
I don't know.
Well, that's why you try it, and then you say, I don't like that.
So, what am I trying? Am I trying?
Same thing. Was shape to the end, just like you did. Just make the highs a little bit higher, the lows a little bit lower, and maybe take that decrescendo all the way to that note. See if you like that, and if you don't, cool. If you like it, cool.
If I can, I guess I'll try.
You totally can. Not bad.
Okay.
You wanna try it again?
I
Come sit there. And let me- I don't know. I don't know. Which one did you like better?
I don't have a preference.
I feel like I'm totally indifferent. And that's fine. Ultimately, it's what sounds good to you, okay? But finding what sounds good to you just takes experimentation and playing it a couple different times. And sometimes we're not in the mood to experiment. Sometimes we're just like, I'm just hitting the right notes. Thank God for that. God is good. He let me get through this without actually making a note mistake. I don't worry about the dynamics. And that's fair enough too. 17 all the way to the end. And we're gonna see if we can kind of bump up the tempo on this a little bit.
Like how much? What am I doing here?
All the way to the end. Rondo to the end. 17. So if you want that to be impactful, that last statement to be impactful at the end, what do you think the loudest note should be?
What?
If you want that last statement to be impactful, what do you think the loudest note should be? If you were really going to emphasize one note.
I don't know.
I would argue it's going to be B. Okay? Doesn't have to be the grace note necessarily. If you want to make it, cool. Okay? So you really have to pinpoint, make sure that if you are putting emphasis on whatever note, whether it's the grace note or if it's on B, right? You want to make sure that you're actually coming down on the right note, because that's. I noticed you stopped for a second.
I did because I kind of forgot where I was supposed to go.
Okay, that's piano, right? Sometimes we just lose our way. But just make sure when you're committing to playing a note loudly, you do have to make sure you're kind of got your radar on and you're hitting it clean. Because when you hit a car horn, it kind of stands out when you hit the wrong note, or two at the same time. That's always kind of embarrassing. Like, I'm committed, and it's like, yep, well, that one kind of hard to back that one up. So, yeah, well done. The goal is to get this to. So let's just take, without going into the second half, let's just take the first 16 measures and let's see if we can bump up the tempo of that.
Wait, what?
Bum, 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 ba, da, bum, 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 bum. Good. Take it home. Okay? Do it so it becomes comfortable and then start increasing the dynamic contrast. But very, very well done. And that, you push the tempo. and you adjusted. That was the cool thing, was you adjusted the quick arpeggio. You were able to relax while you were playing it. So that's great. Cool. Take that home. Keep on plugging away. Keep on keeping on. All right. Let's turn the page. Cool.
Okay, so let me think. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I still can't do it with repeats because I kind of still don't get them, and then I don't know. What?
I know. You know why? Because when you don't practice with repeats, it's really hard to get repeats.
Well, man, I still don't understand the whole trio thing. And then on the video I watched, at the end, she goes back here, and I don't understand exactly why. So I don't know.
Yes, that is correct. You go back to the beginning, and you go through the fine. That is the correct way of playing it. So you play it with all the repeats, all the way through. Which recording did you, just so I can make sure it's the correct one, which one did you listen to?
I don't know what it's called. I usually just search it up on YouTube and find one. She does this one though, like this. That's what I don't usually.
Oh, she does the lame rookie. She may be fantastic. I don't know. Okay.
I don't know, I just found one that helps me get the notes.
Look, whatever you want to listen to or use in order to expose yourself to different ways of playing it, I totally encourage that. I'm all about that, because a lot of people play it in ways that I didn't even think to play songs, and it's their own little spin, and some stuff I dig and some stuff I don't. All right. Was it an actual Suzuki piano book?
I don't know.
You know. Nope, that is incorrect. I really don't like that.
What did they do?
Mm-hmm. There it is. Okay. That is the correct way to play this all the way through. Now, there was something that was different on that recording than what's actually notated here. Did you hear it?
No.
Has to do with the grace note.
I mean, it's in the one I recorded. It was kind of just like 2/8 notes instead of.
Very good. Good.
That's kind of what was in my recording. I was like, I didn't know if I should do that or just keep it a grace note.
You can play it as 8 notes, or you can play it as a grace note. It's really up to you.
I did not practice it.
That's perfectly fine. And either of those ways is acceptable. Okay. But I'm glad you heard that, and I'm glad you were able to identify it as actual 8 notes. That's outstanding. As opposed to just quarter notes. So yes, we can absolutely do that. Practice it with repeats. So let's do the first 8 measures with a repeat. At the tempo that you practice this at.
What?
At the tempo that you practice this at. It doesn't have to be this fast. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I added the. Hold on.
Okay, good. Going on.
Does it repeat there too?
Yes.
And then, oh, okay. It goes back to the beginning?
Yes,
I still
ma'am.
don't understand why.
Because the composer said it shall be so.
But like where?
Oh, there's
like
no
what?
sign, that's what you're looking for, is like an emblem.
Minuet da capo means you are repeating the main theme of the minuet, which is the beginning.
Okay, so that's what that means. I did not know what that meant.
Yes, the main theme is repeated because it was written so well. Listen, I know I wrote a good piece, and the theme's amazing. Guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna play it one more time for us. And we say, okie dokie.
So there's a word for it, and is that usually in the title?
Minuet da capo. It's a small marking at the very end. And you'll see another one called Dies al coda, which means you're going to go back to a little sign and play to another sign. And that's usually in the middle of big pieces, Dies al coda. But minuet da capo means we are going to revisit the main theme of the minuet, which in this case is the first page, with all the repeats, because boy does he love that theme that Mozart loves himself some Mozart. So yes, with all the repeats. Now, we don't have to do that right now. This is not an eighth note. Okay, so make sure you're not playing that as an eighth note. Ba-da-dum. It's ba-da-dum. 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 Yes, you have some time. Yeah.
I don't know if I keep going or not. I was just.
Go ahead, play that twice through. So start there and play the repeat. Check something out here. Do you hear how she's playing these as eighth notes? She's playing them all as eighth notes. So what I'm going to ask you to do is choose one or the other. We either going to play them consistently as eighth notes, or we are going to play them as grace notes, which are closer to 16th notes, okay? So, they're a little bit tighter. So, when you are going through this, decide how you want it to play it. And I think you're probably going to lean more towards the eighth notes. Bum, bum, dum, bum, dum, ba, da, ba, da, dum, dum, da, dum. Right? Maybe? or the other way. But we want to keep it consistent.
I think I like the eighth notes ones better. I just haven't practiced with it.
I like the way the eighth notes flow better. Yeah, it just feels more relaxed. Where the grace notes are a little bit jarring. If you, and they're more challenging for sure, but something to consider. Right? But just keep it consistent, whichever one you choose to implement. Okay.
I still struggle with getting this one on time. I don't quite know. That one part's a little difficult. Like, am I trying to hit?
So I go 5, 4, 5, 4, 5.
Am I trying to hit the grace note like as the same time as the other one?
Yes.
Because I struggle with doing that.
Put that quarter note in between these two quarter notes. So you're essentially playing this as the downbeat and this quarter note as an eighth note afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. I can do it, but I can try.
Let's try it before we wrap it up.
Where do I start from? The beginning or just like around there?
No, I just want you to start on that measure. Ba-da-bum, bum, bum. So left hand on C.
Where am I here? Actually, I don't know where I am. It's a little hard. Not a good spot for me to start at.
Okay. So you want to start where? Where do you want to start? You want to start here? Or you want to start here? Whatever on ramp you want. Start at the beginning of the phrase. Get out of here. That's exactly right.
Okay, I hadn't practiced it like that.
I don't know where to start. I'm gonna crush it when I get there. Good job.
Thank you.
Good job, girl.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. What's happening next month? Schedule-wise, what do you want to do? You want to call me? You want to text me?
Are you saying the school's on the 11th? With the couple? Do you want to start to skip the week, that first?
What would be best for you guys? Do you want to?
Look at the week that the 27th.
Are you guys gonna be out?
Josie, I'm thinking you might not even just need to go to your sister's wedding.
No. I mean, I don't necessarily want to. But
But if you don't want to, I just
I'll be a
always,
bridesmaid. I don't want to think of dress.
hold on now.
Decide.
Today's July, this is July.
Yeah.
August 27th, okay, school starts on the 11th. So you have that Wednesday, the 12th, and then you have the 19th. And then the 26th, so I'd like to make 26th the week of skipping. So skip,
Okay,
go,
so
skip.
next, so we'll do an hour next week, and we'll do an hour on the.
Well, next week's not the Wednesday. Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's
Look at you.
So
Okay,
the-
okay.
5th and the 19th.
The 5th is an hour, skip. Could you just send me a quick text on that?
Yeah. We'll start the hours next week.
What am I doing this week?
What's that?
Practice.
Like, am I doing a new song or just trying to?
Get all the. Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yes, you do. You've been. You know what to do. Onward. Get this up to speed. Okay, the whole song, relaxed, up to speed. This one, decide what you want to do with your grace notes. If you want to make them eighth notes, that's fine. That's going to be tricky. Count these repeats on your fingers. It's a transition. It's going from here to here, and then going from here to here. And because there's so many repeats, there's so many transitions you kind of have to keep track of. It's a good brain exercise. If you want to go on, totally cool, but have those two nice and
Okay, that's it.
nice and confident. Good job, Josie. Per usual.
Thanks, Mom. Bye.